welcome back to the Claire Codes channel. I know it's been a while since I posted a proper coding tutorial or even video at all, so thank you for bearing with me. Okay, so in today's video, we are jumping back into our Shopify series. In this part, we are going to discuss templating. I'm going to press a button, hear me out, on the Shopify dashboard that I've never pressed before. Whoa. And we're going to discuss the merit of hardcoding versus templating. And finally, we're going to add custom fonts to the Dawn theme that we've been working on. Yeah. I actually shot a version of this video once before, but really jam-packed too many different items into it. So this time around, I'm going to ease back into the series. In the next part, we will most likely be working on a mega menu, which a viewer requested about 4 months ago, but better late than never. Okay, so let's jump into it. So it's been a while since I worked on the series, so for my sake and for yours as well, let's go over how to get our repository. Boop-a-doo, give me 1 second to pull that up as well. I think that's this guy. I'm like, I think. How to get our repositories up and running on a live Shopify server situation. Okay, so let's go back to our terminal. And as you can see, I've CD'd into the directory, and right now I have my current directory is in the Dawn 2.0. And that actually is, I have 2 repositories going, one repository which is up to date and one which is a little ahead where I'm kind of practicing what I'm going to talk about next. Because really this series is just me learning and then teaching you what I learn and learning from you as well as I go. So it's been really great. Okay, so the first thing so now that I'm in the Dawn 2.0 directory, I am going to do Shopify login to my store. And we did talk about this when we were setting up in, give me 1 second. So it pops up this page and it prompts me for my email. So I'm going to click next. And then it prompts me for my password, and then I'm going to log in. So now it's currently logging in. So now it says, I authenticated successfully. I may now close this page. Let's hope that worked. Yay, I'm logged in. Okay, cool. And then what I'm going to do is let me just Shopify theme serve. See, I even was like, what is this command again? So I'm going to serve up my theme. So it's going to sync now. And in this new theme, I really haven't changed much. That's you're gonna see from the other videos, but I think that'll be a good review. I basically added the mega menu, which again we're gonna discuss in the next part. So hopefully that's something you're interested in. And we're also gonna discuss semi-hard-coded fonts choices, and I'll explain why I did that, and maybe offer up a challenge to figure out a way to better reconfigure my logic. There's definitely a better word for that. Yeah, to just you can find your own way of doing these things. I hope that you can use these videos as a springboard to further exploration of the Dawn theme and just getting more comfortable overall. I think that's so important, and just building upon that comfort level. Okay, so now we have it open. So I'm going to customize it with the online store editor. And then I can also preview the theme. I'm also going to go, yes. Okay, let's use that account. Boom, ba-doom. I also want the dashboard to be open. So while that's happening, I'm going to go Shopify.com. My internet's a little slow. And then let's scroll. Remember, we love the bottom. Let's go to partner program. I think I could also have just logged in. Yeah, that's probably, the bottom is where we can get to the documentation. Yes. See, it's all coming back. Okay, so let's go to my stores. Let's make sure we're on the right store. And I'm going to go to this guy, demo store. Yeah. Okay. I think I want to log into that. See, again, 2 things. I am getting back into this, and also might need to fix my internet. So if it's going too slow, I will maybe have to reshoot this. But I think it's been fine so far. So if I show you what I did, I think did I add more products? Yes, so I added different collections. And if we actually go right now where it's being served, I can show you what I mean by a mega menu. Okay, so this is what we see. And as you can see, like when I've talked and showed you this before, right? A lot of times, for example, this image banner, right? I have, yeah. So a lot of times I center this, right? Because I just like how that looks better. And I go back and I move this above the buttons because I just like the look of that much better. And then you know me, I usually, for my banner, for my image, I usually select, I think this guy is the right height. Yeah. So as you can see, I started this up and it went back to nothing because this is just a template, right? It's not your, like if I did that in my online store here, it would change because I am customizing. Here I'm customizing, but I'm just doing it like live and it doesn't save the customizations. It's just kind of like a sandbox, I would say. So just to make sure that your theme is going the right way. So if you want to show like a client, for example, the customization, what I would do is I would add a theme, I would upload the zip file, customize it here, and then it will be saved. I'm also curious to see what happens. Remember I discussed that I would press a button I've never pressed the publish button, so we'll see what happens when I click on that in a moment. So as you can see, these are new typefaces. Let me just look up what I'm using. I'm very curious and it's been a little while. So I'm using Poppins and XR, which are both Google fonts. So believe this is XR and this is Poppins. And I have it so that if I go to theme settings, typography, if I change it to a system font, I think I have to change, let's select. So that's an assistant font. That's an assistant font. Yeah, so as you can see, it changed. So it no longer has the styling I had. So it's semi, but as soon as I change from a system font, it's going to go back to the other way. So it's still a theme, but you can't, the logic I have set up does not also compute with other fonts. So if that makes sense, it's semi hard-coded. Okay, but I think when we actually go over the logic and the code, it'll definitely come together for what I'm talking about and hopefully provide a springboard. And then as you can see, this is the mega menu. And I think I have, let's go to, again, it's been a little while for me. Okay, main menu. Okay, mega nav image. This is what we're gonna also do. So you can add an image into your mega nav. And I think I need to go like that. Yeah, then I can change the width of this image as well. So it's a mega menu, and it's a mega menu because it has like nests. And I think we can set it up so that it has like multiple nested items as well. So it can be like an even bigger mega menu. Yay. Okay. So yes. So I also want to discuss before I click the publish button, the merits of, did I leave this open? No. Sorry, I just distracted myself for a second. The merits of when you should hard code and when you should, yeah, just like template. And I think for the most part, it's great. The more editable a template can be, the better in a way, I would say. For my job, I work a lot on musicians, on artists' websites. So I actually built James Blake's website. It is a WordPress site. And so as you can see, like, for example, this menu is coming from the CMS, the content management system. And that's what this really is. This is a content management system where we can change things in our template. And so let's go back here. So this banner photo can be swapped out, as well as this text here. However, the colors are hard coded for this template, and so are the fonts. So I think because of working professionally and doing this myself, I think that I've gotten used to accepting that templating can also be hard coded, and you most likely, if you're doing this for a client, you'll show them the designs beforehand and get approval. Maybe you can have it set up so that you can swap out one for one. I think that definitely is possible. It's just, yeah, sometimes hard coding is okay. Like, I don't want you to be afraid to just hard code. I don't know. Yeah, if that makes sense. So that's just my little example. Now let's click this button because I'm super curious. So what happens if we click publish? The password page is enabled. It can be disabled after publishing. Are you sure you want to publish development? It will replace your current theme debut. So I think this is the demo store. This is the demo store. My current theme debut. Yes, that is my current theme. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Let's save and publish and see what happens. Failed to publish. You cannot publish a development theme. Okay. I do think I once clicked that and saw that happen. So in that case, if you cannot publish a development theme, which is why would they show you that option? What you really have to do is when you feel like you're in a good place with your theme, you upload the zip or you connect from GitHub, and that's how you add it here. And then it'll be the similar thing. It'll appear here and you can click customize. Okay, so without further ado, let's now get into the code. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Google Fonts, so fonts.google.com, and we're going to search for, I think it's, no, that is not how you spell, oh, it's with the C first, yeah, XR, there we go, and we want to get this in a few different weights. We're going to get this in 600 and in 800 as well, and then we are also going to go to back and go to Poppins. And let's see, we want this in, let's get it in 300, 400, 500. And if possible, you don't want to really weigh down your site with so many things, but this is what we're going to do. So we're going to grab this link, pre-connect, the whole shebang. So it says here, yeah, link, and we're going to go here and we're going to go into our theme.liquid, and then we are going to drop the links that we just copied right below here. So right in. Okay, and then save that. And next, we are going to look at the styling. So as you can see here, the styling is set in a style tag, so open style, all the way to the bottom, end style. And it's set, these are all the themes. So, like I discussed last time, we are going to wrap this in an if statement. So we're going to say if the type header, if it's a system font for the header font and the body font, then apply these styles. Right? Apply the typical settings. Otherwise, so we're going to add an else here. Else. And then let's close that off. Okay, so, and then we're going to do else. And we're going to end our if statement, right? Okay, so we're going to actually copy this style, right? And we're going to paste it below our if statement. Because we know that this style, this is all we want to change, is the root styles and the settings. So we're going to clip that out. And we're going to also clip out now the opposing in here. So we can clip this out. I believe that's what we want to do. Okay, great. And now we're going to copy this whole style. And remember, we still have our if, our else, and our end if. And so within there, we're going to paste this. Okay. Now, next, we're going to go here, and we're going to go to the body font family. And right here, we are going to grab all of this, delete that, and we're gonna write Poppins and save that. And then right here for the heading, we're gonna grab all of this and write Exar and save that. And let's see if that works. So I have it being up here, and if I refresh, let's see what it looks like. Okay, and as you can see, we have XR and we have Poppins. And again, if I were to go to theme settings, styles, or typography actually, and I were to change this and the other one to system font, it would change to a system font. I believe that there should be some logic to also pull out the other fonts. This is just kind of what I came up what I came up with. So yeah, that's the tutorial for today. I hope you learned something, and I'm excited to see you in the next part, which hopefully will take me less than 4 months, and I believe in myself. And yeah, so thanks for bearing with me again, and yeah, I'll see you in the next part. Have a great day. Bye.